So we're approaching Brigatt's Windhill and the remains of Canal Bridge, which takes the main road over it. Again, big reconstruction, that one. But we are in really quite a cleaned up, so to speak, area. At one time, what we would have found here was quite a lot of short, densely packed terraces and back-to-back houses across the road from here. There were one or two rows of back-to-backs here as well on this site or along the site, but ones which were in between factories. The mills you had here, for instance, were concerned with, worsted production. There was also a dye works. There was also a corn mill still. But the whole area pretty heavily polluted. Again, going back to that historian of Bradford from the 19th century, William Cudworth, he speaks of a mill just under the bridge, pumping out water and effluent into the beck. As he puts it, and I quote, grimy enough to invite an injunction. People are saying that in the 19th century, it's got to be bad, hasn't it? It's also very interesting. There was a mill here called Pricking Mill. There was another mill which superseded it called Crag Mills. And Crag Mills was owned by the Hargreaves family. Hargreaves family were responsible for a lot of big, heavy rusted production in Bradford from the mid-19th century onwards. And they were involved in it before that as well. The thing about Crag Mill, it seems to have been managed by one of the Hargreaves women, Mary Hargreaves, I think her name was, though she was always called Miss Hargreaves. That's very unusual in the 19th century to find a woman running a mill. So it's worth recording that, I think, that women were involved in the management of mills on occasion, though very rarely, but not just working in them as weavers and so on.